My mother is from El Salvador. She immigrated to the United States. She was about 17 years old. My father left us when I was 4. And it was difficult because my mom, couldn't afford a babysitter, couldn't afford anything like that. So she would actually take us with her to work, and she'd have us sitting in her minivan. And that was the life that we lived. As you kind of start getting older though, you hit middle school, you hit high school, and you start hearing about this word, college. And you also have to think about how you're gonna pay for college. How am I gonna afford it? My mom works at a car wash.
I had a teacher actually who was an alumnus from Rice.
And he talked to me. He talked to me about, thinking about applying to Rice. I had been thinking about applying to, state schools, schools that were, cheaper, maybe a community college to get your basics done, And so when I found out that I had made it, that I was able to get in, that just felt really good. It felt like hard work pays off, and that you can really just, work your way up, and you can really overcome all the barriers that life has set for you, all the things that you weren't able to control, and you can get past that.
It sounds cliche, but it's absolutely essential, especially when no one else may believe in them. I just like to know that I'm part of a school that really makes a difference in students' lives. And Jason is definitely not the first to experience this kind of incredible opportunity, and he definitely won't be the last.
Luke McKinley is a 4th grader at Caldwell Elementary. It's a dual language campus, so he spends 50% of his time learning in English, 50% in Spanish. On top of that, he's also in the Alpha program. So he goes to Webb 2 days a week and does accelerated learning over there. And then he also comes to me, his dyslexia teacher, earlier in the day so that he can get an extra 30 minutes of instruction into his day than what the regular students get. He was very self-aware that there was something wrong with his reading, and for someone as intelligent as what he is and self-aware as he is, it was really hurting his self-esteem a lot. So it was painful for me to watch it. One of the things that I point out to Luke is that please don't see it as a disability. It's actually a gift. You just have a different way of looking at the world, and I don't ever want him to feel like it's keeping him back. It's not. It's great to see how much self-confidence he has now and how he's not afraid of the reading. He's eager, very eager to learn the skills that he needs. He loves to learn. So I love working with this student. Yes, I do, I really do.
Lawson Early Childhood School serves all the preschool age students in McKinney. We have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, and they have all different ability levels and come from all different socioeconomic backgrounds. And here we believe that every kid can do anything. There's no limitations based on ability or where they come from. The STEAM room is a new center we set up at Lawson: science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So all of those different categories are hit in the room, and the kids get to build and explore and learn. And then they have also the little B-bot in there, and they can hit the buttons on the B-bot, and they have to hit forward, backward, left, and right. So they're working on directional skills, and then they also work on the next step or the next 40 steps ahead. They really have to think and to plan out their sequencing. And it's kind of cool to see the kids code. I mean, you don't expect a 4-year-old to be coding a computer, but they can.
Now we don't want her to run into the grass, so what do we need her to do? To turn. Which way does she need to turn? This way. Okay.
Zakaya has a lot of things that could hold her back, but they don't. She has a disability, but that is not who she is. And so she has learned how to code the B-bot and do all kinds of cool stuff. And she is so excited to learn and to do that next step. And she was telling everybody in the whole school that she was able to make the bee go.
Up, turn, up.
What do you want to do, Uso?
Turn.
What do you want to do?
Up.
You just want to move it and then move it back. Okay.
Go.
Let's see how it works.
Is she gonna make it to the engineer?
She's gonna make it.
Is she?
She did it. She did it.